Someone gave me sneakers. A fan of our radio show, saw me in Converse All-Stars on stage. And he's like, no. No.
It sounds like my brother.
Yeah. So he sent me these Jordans, and I really don't know from what's cool, what's not. And I wear these shoes, and people are like,
where'd you get this?
Nice shoes.
We don't get it.
Yeah, we don't get. I don't know. It doesn't match the top, but holy cow, that's nice.
Yeah.
I'm like, thanks.
Like,
And I've been wearing them for a while.
Really?
Like now they're like, I'm like, I know sneakerheads like they don't want to crease them. They want to do that. I've been wearing these. So I literally just put a call out on the radio show, like, what else should I buy? Right. What's next? I can't do it myself.
That's hilarious. I remember in college. I still don't know anything about sneakers.
Yeah.
But I remember in college I bought, with my first like financial aid job paycheck, I bought some British Knights. Have you ever heard of those?
Yeah, I've heard of British Knights. Yeah.
I remember I wore them home, and my brother was like, and basically before they said, "What are those?" He was like, what is on your feet? And I was like, what are you talking about? I was like, they're BKs. He was like, do not come out with me. My younger brother,
Really?
Do not come outside with me. And then he was like, are you wearing Nike socks with, like, you can't wear.
Yeah, the rules.
You have to wear the matching.
Yeah,
I was
don't
like,
know the rules.
Out of here.
Yeah.
And now I kind of am like, ooh.
Yeah. Now it's cringy. Yeah. I'm like, I don't know. I did go to Foot Locker and just was like, I'm just going to pick something I think that looks cool.
Right.
And I get some compliments on them, but I don't know if they're really cool.
Right.
They don't get the response that the other ones got.
I don't care.
Yeah.
My thing's handbags.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. My thing, if I I like your bag, I was like, worth it.
Right.
It was worth it costing too much money.
My daughter really likes them. She's 20, and like I can tell her older sister no an interest in handbags. She's like, I can see her.
Right.
And well, you tell me, should I stop her or should I let her form this addiction?
Well, I will say, who knows? They say it's an investment piece. They say that, which sure, until they're not.
Right.
I feel the same way about gold. I'm like, this gold, the bottom is gonna drop, and people are gonna be like, nobody cares about your Fort Knox.
Right.
Just like money. I'm like, currency. Why do we all buy into this bullshit?
Yeah.
But
it's not
give me all the money while it's still worth something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So for the time being, yes, it's worth it. But there's some that are like, they're popular in certain groups, but I'm like, that's not gonna be worth any money later.
Right.
Like I got rid of all my Coach bags.
Why?
They don't really hold the value, and
it's not like a Louis Vuitton or a
so I'm not as pressed about them. So there's some bags that are just fun bags,
right?
And I don't mean breasts. There are some bags that are just fun to have, and I love like a kitschy, cute. I get a lot of Kate Spade bags, which I don't think are going to be worth a lot, but
they're still fun and look cool.
It's the shape of an orange,
right?
They're lips. There's
right.
that sort of thing I like. And then there's some that I'm like, when I die, give this to my grandchildren.
Right. My daughter was studying in Paris, and
I'm so jealous.
Yeah, and we went to visit and stuff, and because of the handbag one, I didn't realize how deep the culture was, like the Louis Vuitton of it all and the Gucci of it all, and it was just like this is legacy, like this has been around for so long, and it's treated with such a reverence over there. Yeah. And I was like, oh, maybe there is something to this. And my daughter's like, so can I get this one? I was like, hell no. It's more than our trip. This is more than our hotel for 5 people.
It's more than our trip.
I was like, yeah, they almost got me. This whole story.
How long ago was that?
2 years ago.
That's not that long ago. She's 20.
Yeah.
Because I was buying some bags. I would buy a bag every year.
Yeah.
I would go to the outlet stores too. I would go to the outlet store and get a Gucci, but Every year, once a year, I would buy myself a bag. This is when I was
Right.
like just struggling and, going
Yeah.
I was on the road still. And now I'm not as pressed, but my thing is, if you walk out of the store and you're still thinking about the bag, buy the bag. And I
Right.
learned that the hard way because there's one that got away from me. But there was a point where I was like buying bags, and now the bags are worth a lot more.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like there was like a crazy where I will not buy them because I'm too expensive.
Ah,
And I'm talking about resale.
right.
I'm like, hell no, I won't ever buy them anymore.
Right.
So I'm glad I got them when I got them because I'm never going to buy those bags again because it's way too expensive.
Oh, man. Yeah, that's the thing. She's very poor.
But I have friends that they have these old Louis that are now considered
Yeah.
vintage, but they sell for crazy.
I know.
So I'm like, yeah, if you can get in on the bottom floor or something,
Yeah.
do it.
Yeah. Well, she's going to have to get a job or something. I can't support it. I'm out.
Or get in with a new designer that'll one day be legacy.
It's so contagious. I mean, the sneaker thing is the same thing.
Yep.
You're right. You know, people that your brother, obviously, they get into it, and when they get hooked, they get hooked.
My brother's thing was rock one, stock one, and so he would always buy two, and that's why he's able to sell now because he's got shoes that came out 15 years ago
Man,
that
oh
you can't
man.
find anywhere.
I just heard you grunt over there. Is that a good philosophy? You like that
I
one?
do that too.
You do too?
I'm not as into sneakers, but when I do find one I like, I've never heard the phrase rock one.
Rock
stock.
one, that's
It is pretty
his
great.
thing.
That just made its way into my life.
Right.
I kind of want to rock one, stock one with everything in my life now. One can of Pringles?
This will last the apocalypse.
Yeah.
Get another.
Are you a hoarder? No, I'm just stocking.
Hey everybody, it's me, Tom. I'm here at the Breaking Bread studio, and we're getting ready to record. And before we do that, I wanted to show you kind of behind the scenes of what happens here at Breaking Bread. And if you go through this door, you get to see the studio. But that's only for Patreon. I can't give everything to everybody. If you want to support the podcast, join Patreon, and it's a way to keep us going and pay for all of this beautiful stuff. And you also get bonus content. Like right now, you would know what it's like to be a guest entering into the studio if you join Patreon.